welcome back to Wax Poetic Cards and back to our Rip and Return series, the series where we rip open sealed product, sell everything on eBay, and come back and report on the results of those sales. So today we have our fourth video of our 2025-26 Bowman Basketball series. The first video we ripped a hobby box, the second video we did 10 blaster boxes, and the third we did our return video to show how the sales of those two videos went. If you'd like to check any of those three videos out, check the description below. You'll also find a link to our eBay store and our tracker where you can see all of our sales data in a transparent manner. So Bowman hasn't been very kind to us. Neither have Mega Boxes for both football and WWE. So I'm hoping that two negatives will equal a positive, because today we have Bowman Basketball Megas. We did get 5 of these directly from Topps. They were $60 each for a total of $300, pretty much all in. And let's go ahead and get started on ripping. Again, I don't know what my expectations should be, considering that Bowman didn't do very well for us, and Megas we have not been lucky with hitting any autos or good color out of the football and WWE Megas, so hopefully these are different. We get 42 cards in a box of Megas here, 11 Mojo base, which are sort of the highlights. You want color of those Mojos, or autos, obviously, Mojo autos. I believe in the first pack generally, we'll see if this is true, you'll get the 1 per box Mega Rookies or Mega Prospects insert. Obviously, we're mostly looking for Cooper Flag, but you also have Con Knipple, VJ Edgecombe, some nice prospects like AJ Devonta, Darren Peterson. So you got some base here. Skip right over those. Keen Anthony, a nice Mojo first. That's Carmelo's son. I will be making guesses along the way if I think anything's worth $10 or more. Otherwise, those will go into a bulk listing on our eBay. After the video, I'll go and actually comp cards out. So I'm not going to, for example, I'm not going to make a guess on this Keen Anthony. I doubt that's selling for $10. If when I went and comped it, I did discover that it was selling for 10 or more, that will show up on the bottom of the screen, as you'll see our comp tracker, essentially, which will track our progress, towards getting back to that $300 amount. All right, so I hope I was wrong. Bam in the bio. Did not have the Mega Rookies or Prospects insert in the first pack. I'd watched several rips of this over the last several days, and it seemed to be that that's where they were falling, but maybe I was losing track of things. All right, Ryan Kalkbrenner. There are some case hits, I believe. It's at least Topps' odd sheet showed case hits possible in the Megas, but I've also seen conflicting reports on that, so let's just hope we hit a case hit. We are case hitless so far on Wax Poetic. Keontae George. And there it is. There's the Mega Prospects. It's a Juju Watkins. Nice player, obviously, but hoping for the Cooper there or AJ Devonta. So 0 for 1 so far on the getting the Mega Prospect that we had wanted. Let's hope for some color or an auto coming up. Not exactly sure where they tend to fall, but if we're going to get one, we've got 2 packs left of this first box. Let's see what we got here. Still doesn't look like any color, at least. All right, 1 pack left to get either colors or an auto. I mean, everyone's sort of been reporting, and I've seen definitely some nice loaded boxes, but okay, looks like we might have some color here. See what color is that going to be? Maroon. Out of 275 for the Miami Heat. I can't think of anyone we'd really want to see. Bam Adebayo. Okay. Fresh off of a season with can't remember how many points he scored. Was it 80 something? Not enough to venture a guess. Obviously, he had that great game, but I don't think that did enough to shift his market where that's something that's going to be ultra desirable. Obviously a great player. Hoping for a lot better, though, as we move into the next boxes here. Looking for a Cooper Flag Mojo, even just base would do well. I believe those are going for about 50 bucks each. The Cooper Flag insert card of the Mega Rookies also, I think, is doing about the same. All right, let's get through the base really quickly. All right, yeah, we can start flying through these. Set those aside here. I need something to sort of turn the mood around, given how all of my Philly teams are playing. The Sixers it looks like they're about to get swept by the Knicks, down 3-0. My Flyers are down 3-0. The Phillies have just lost back-to-back games against the Rockies and the Athletics. Need something to change it around, and what better to do that than a big hit out of some mega boxes here. All right, we might have our mega insert here. And we got Drake Powell, not Cooper, that we're looking for. So 0 for 2 on those inserts thus far. Now just open for some, again, color and auto here. Just going to skip through. Not even any Cooper Mojo base yet, which would be nice. So that comp bar at the bottom, I'm assuming at this point, still showing 0. We need to get some action there. Oh, is this... looks like we might have black. No, it's at a 175. I'm probably colorblind here. See what team. Denver Nuggets. I'm assuming we're just hoping for Jokic at this point. Christian Brown. Not the name we're looking for. Nice player. I believe he was out for a significant portion of the series. The Nuggets obviously just eliminated from the playoffs by the T-Wolves. Not enough to fathom a guess there. Would have loved to have seen Jokic there. Oh, it looks like we might have another color here. So we have Shaden Sharp. This looks like some sort of purple or magenta. Out of 299. It's a net, hopefully a rookie. Noah Clowney. Venture to say that's one of the last names you want to see out of 2025, 2026. I have so many rookies in this class, sort of figured it was a good shot it was going to be one of them. Demon or Drake Powell. Not that that would have been ultra exciting in its own right, but definitely better than a Noah Clowney. All right, we're 0 for 2 on Megas. Megas essentially have been going the exact same way they've been going in other products. So need something to turn it around here on box 3. All right, got our here. Names I'm not familiar with. I said it in the previous Bowman rips we did that I am not going to be your source of information on women's college basketball. If they had UNLV players in here, I'd maybe be more familiar, but other than that, Jordan Clarkson. Oh, we're just not hitting any good names here. Need a Cooper, Con Knipple, VJ, more color, no color here. This might be our mega Dylan Harper. Nice name. Don't think that's a $10 card or anything, but that's one I'll definitely go on comp and just see. Maybe I'm off. Maybe his base mojos are selling for about 10 bucks. We have another of our rookie mega prospects, Grace Knox from LSU. Okay, 0 for 3 on our inserts. Really just looking for, again, Cooper. It's the big one. The Bonds is probably selling pretty well. Darren Peterson, Con Knipple, I'm sure. Might we have an auto here? Just kind of felt different. Nope, Jaylen Brown, who my Sixers just eliminated out of the playoffs, but doesn't look like we're going to make it past round 2. You never know. Let game 2 slip out of our fingers. Thought we had that one. Maybe an auto here. Kind of does look like an auto. Rasheer Fleming rookie auto from the Suns. Happy to hit an auto. I believe they'll fall about 1 in every 4 or 5 boxes. I can't remember exactly. But that's not the rookie auto we'd want. Obviously, Cooper's the big one, but there's lots of names that would have been nice. Koa Pete's a nice prospect. So not going to put a guess on the Rasheer Fleming. Highly doubt he's selling for $10, even Mojo. But obviously, as I said before, we'll comp that one. Russell Westbrook. So again, both Megas and Bowman Basketball are treating me today exactly as they've treated me in the past. So gotta turn around. We do have some color here. Looks like maybe another purple, or it is out of 275. It's for the Spurs. Okay. Have some options here. Hopefully it's Wemby or maybe Dylan Harper. See if it's a rookie. Doesn't look like a rookie. It's De'Aaron Fox. Again, nice player. Don't think that's enough to crack our $10 mark. Obviously, he's benefiting a lot from Wemby's incredible gameplay, just in general. Spurs look like they're on their way to the Western Conference Finals against the Thunder. Maybe that card will see a little bump in action if they make it there, and obviously if they beat the Thunder, but still at a 275. Would have loved to have seen that in a gold or a lower number parallel. Jason Edwards, Cam Thomas. Really not hitting on these Mojo base. Or the inserts, or the color. Not hitting on anything, really. Okay, Jasper Johnson, Max Shulga. It's the first time I've seen a Max Shulga card. Had no idea he was even in the set. Not that I was looking for him. Just in case that's being interpreted as such. All right, here we should have another of our mega prospects or mega rookies. It is a rookie. Trey Johnson. I like Trey Johnson as a player, but not as a card to pull. All right, we have one more shot. Our 5th box for the insert. Now we're just hoping for another auto, some more color. Going car, Josh Hart. Ugh, I don't want to see any more Josh Hart cards or Jalen Brunson. Well, I'll take a Jalen Brunson auto as much as I am disliking the Knicks right now because of what they're doing to my Sixers. I will still gladly take a Jalen Brunson autograph, please. Probably would be no more auto. Okay, we have one more pack here in box 4. This has been really rough. Looks like everything so far going into bulk, unless that maybe that Rasheer Fleming, or I doubt it, but the De'Aaron Fox. We do have more color here. Looks like another of that. I don't know what that color way even is, but we've hit several of them. See what team. Grizzlies, not alive. Cedric Howard, probably the best possible name. Jamai Mashak. Not familiar. I feel like I've heard his name probably watching Grizzlies games during the season. Didn't see a ton of them, but I feel like that name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. And don't know his game enough. If that was Coward, I definitely would fathom in over $10 guys. All right, down to our last box. We need redemption for Bowman Basketball as a whole. We need redemption for Mega Boxes. We need redemption for Wax Poetic Cards. We need redemption for Rip and Return as a whole. Just redemption for life itself. All right. Pack 1 of the last box. Hasn't really been a lot of color in the first couple packs, I've noticed. It seems like the 3rd pack down, at least in the boxes I've got, is where you get the insert. Oh, we have a yellow. I think that might be in the auto spot. This could be good. I mean, there's a lot of autos on this checklist. See what we've got here. Looks like Baylor. Michael Rataj, auto, yellow auto out of 75. Happy to have hit 2 autos. I know nothing about this player, unfortunately. I will go ahead and make a guess, though, that a yellow auto, even of a player I don't know, obviously a prospect first Bowman card there. Don't follow Baylor's college basketball program too heavily. I will go ahead and just say I'll make a random shot in the dark guess. That might be a $10 card. Let's hope that I'm just way off and that Michael Rataj is a superstar in the making that I'm not too familiar with. I think I saw a redemption. I was saying redemption for all of those things, and is it coming in the form of a redemption card? Okay, I'm going to just say I do not want to see Will Riley from the Washington Wizards. If it's anything other than Will Riley, I feel like I will be happy. But I know Will Riley is a very common, popular. Was it not even a redemption? Am I crazy? I'm losing my mind. I thought I saw a redemption card, and it was just, that was embarrassing. It's not a redemption. It's just the Kings rookie, Nika Clifford. I'm just all the hope. You probably see it, not necessarily live, but you probably just saw all the hope disappear out of my face when it ended up not being a redemption. For some reason, that looked like a redemption card as I opened the pack, and I was so excited because I know redemptions usually from Topps are huge. But I should have been wiser in that. Would I have gotten 2 autos and 1 mega box? Very unlikely. You never know. Sometimes crazy things happen. All right, well, that was the last of our inserts, so we're pretty much down to rooting for color, I think, at this point. Looks like we do. No color. Christian Braun again. Of all the names to see twice when I haven't even seen a Cooper or a VJ or a Khan. Okay, we have our last shot at color here. It looks like a purple. Which is out of 250. It's a bookend. 1 out of 250. All right, we need the right team. It is Charlotte. Is it a rookie? This is our last hope here. It is a rookie card. Okay. I think we have 3 shots here. It's either Khan, which is what we want, or Kalkbrenner, or who's the third one I'm forgetting? Okay, let's just rip it. Sion James. I think there might even be a 4th one that I'm not remembering. Luke McNeely, something McNeely. Oh, well, that was almost at least some form of redemption. If that was Khan, that would have been nice. Sion James, from Duke. I don't know exactly what he did this rookie season. I know, at least I haven't seen a lot of chatter about his play or in the hobby. So I'm going to guess that's not even a $10 card. So, from a color perspective, we hit a lot of color. We hit a couple of autos. It's sort of been the nature of all of our rip and returns thus far, where we hit the right color, but we're not hitting the right names. And you kind of need both. Sometimes I think there was one break where we hit the right names, but we didn't hit them in parallels. Okay, pretty much a strikeout there. Yeah, as you can see, I'm assuming in the comp total at the bottom, did not even come close to our $300 spend. But we will list them all on eBay. Maybe the bulk will go for more. Maybe I've underestimated one or both of those autos. If you're interested in the result, please like and subscribe, and you'll get notified when we end up posting the results. Also, we have a lot of product coming up ahead. Bowman MLB is releasing next week. NBA Hoops is releasing next week. We'll have videos for both of those in the weeks to come. NBA Signature Class, Bowman Best U, Topps Chrome Platinum, and NFL Signature Class. So again, lots of product coming up. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you want to be notified. Leave me a comment if you're megas. I'm sure most of you have given a shot to megas if you've gone shopping and seen them on the shelves, or if you pre-ordered. Let me know if your experience was the same as ours, or if you had better luck. As much as it seems like I wouldn't want to hear if you had luck, I absolutely would love to hear from you. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate it, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.